Okay, so this is episode 26 from the podcast. Today I'm with Maggie, who is part of the team. She is a researcher and a data analyst, and actually she's gonna tell us more about herself. By the way, we're in a different environment, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, please tell me what do you do? Like, what is your professional occupation, and what motivates you in your everyday life?
Hi, Victor. Thank you so much for your invite to take part of your podcast.
Yeah.
I am Dr. Magdelina Kitanova, and I am a lecturer in political science and also a data analyst.
Yeah.
Within the Green Digi Hub project, I served as a quantitative researcher for the project. And to answer your question in terms of what motivates me in my career is probably seeing the knowledge that I'm able to share with my students and how far later they are able to come in life.
And what exactly is your role in this project?
Within the Green Digi Hub project, I was analyzing the data that we have gathered. Let me do a little bit of a background story here. What we did for the Green Digi Hub project is we performed a triangulation of research, which means that we took a triangulation approach to data collection. Usually within the triangulation approach, you need to use more than 3 different research methods. And within our project, we successfully managed to do that. We used literature review in terms of desk review and analyzed the theory that is related to our topic, policy briefs, and etc. We also did qualitative research. We not only did focus groups, we did 3 focus groups, but also we did in-depth interviews with participants that allowed us to gain a little bit of a more perspective and answer some of our important questions. And last but not least, we also did a quantitative survey that we successfully disseminated to our 3 countries, and the results that we got was 29 respondents from all of those 3 different countries. All of our respondents are startup businesses in the 3 countries that we are working with. Shall I tell a little bit more about the whole process of data collection?
Can you walk us through the steps that you took in this research process? Yeah.
The research process here, I will talk a little bit more about the quantitative survey that we designed. First of all, we started with designing the questions. We needed to make sure that they are fit for analysis later. And because our questionnaire was a little bit longer, we needed to make sure that we're asking only the most appropriate questions later for our analysis. After we disseminated our survey via different networks within the universities, and that enabled us to receive 29 startups to answer our survey, which is a really good response rate for these types of projects. After we had the data gathered, I uploaded into Excel, started with data cleaning. Within each data analysis, first we start with data cleaning. We need to make sure that there are no missing values from our data, so we can perform an analysis that we can draw generalizable conclusions from it, and that they are reliable as well and credible. Hence, this is what we did. After we have the data ready, we started with the analysis, and that was done using different programs. But for the main result, the analysis were presented in an infographic, as this is one of the best ways to be able to show your data to someone who is, let's not say, a quantitative researcher like me. When you are presenting your data, you always need to make sure that the person next to you is not necessarily expert in data analysis, but just by looking at your graph, they are able to tell what is the story behind it.
Yeah, and also you've been researching young people for like 10 years. Could you tell me how nowadays, what are your key takeaways from the research 10 years ago and now?
Yeah, in my career, I have been researching young people and their involvement in different types of political activities across Europe. I have also been involved in different projects that are related to young people in Iceland, Australia, the US, Italy, and Germany. And what I have seen so far is that young people are really motivated, and young people are not turning around from the political system. They are actually expressing their engagement through different ways.
Yeah.
And even we might say that becoming an entrepreneur, creating your own business is also a type of also civic engagement.
Yeah.
And what this research showed me, if I can summarize it in one sentence, is that young people are purpose-driven, they are not profit-driven, which is great for the new generation, and I think they will come very far.
Really good. Do you have any final words to maybe to young people to inspire them, to tell them why they should do startups?
I can tell to all of the young people that are currently watching us is be bold. If you want to start your social enterprise, your business, your company, just go for it. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Don't wait to have the best business plan. Just start small, go from there, and you see how you reach far.
Yeah, thank you very much. This was episode 26.
Thank
with me
you.
was Maggie. So yeah, see you in the next episodes.
Bye.
Bye-bye.